Hey there, it's Tara Sage of TaraSageCoaching.com, devoted to helping you, devoted to helping you live boundlessly and create a life and business that you don't need a vacation from. And I'm so glad to be here with you today. I have been on a little bit of a Tips from Tara hiatus these last couple of weeks. I'm going to put my sunglasses on because I'm squinting. So forgive me for that if that seems impersonal, but I can see you better. So I've been on a bit of a hiatus these last couple of weeks for two reasons. Number one, because I was focused on putting the finishing touches on my new book, 10 Things RV Dealerships Don't Tell You About Nomadic Living. And I'm super excited about that. And second, because I have had a doozy of a cold. I don't remember the last time I got sick, but I needed to lay low with some cough drops and some chicken soup for a week or so. I am still in the tail end of it, nursing it a little bit, but feeling much better. So I'm back, and today I am here to talk to you about being a digital nomad and give you 3 tips today on how to successfully become one. Now, I mentioned my new book, so exciting, and one of the things that I share in the book is 50 ways to make money on the road. So if you're not sure what avenue you want to pursue as a digital nomad, in 10 Things RV Dealerships Don't Tell You About Nomadic Living, you will find a section devoted to how to make money from the road, and it includes 50 ideas that are sure to get your wheels turning. Okay, so before I dive into the 3 tips, let's just begin quickly by clarifying the term digital nomad. So what is a digital nomad? Well, a digital nomad is someone who works remotely. Another name for it, kind of more of a corporate term, is telecommuting. So a digital nomad is someone who has the freedom to either work from home or travel to different locations and still do their work, thanks largely to the internet and the telephone connection. So a digital nomad doesn't need to be in any one particular place to provide their service or do their work. I have been a digital nomad since 2004. From the very start, by intentional design, my business has been something that I could do from wherever I happen to be. I designed it that way. And I designed it that way because I knew my nomad soul wanted the option of working from anywhere. So from the very beginning, when I first started my coaching company more than 14 years ago, I think I'm having an internet connection issue right now. Give me a thumbs up if you can still hear me. Thumbs up if you can still hear me. I had a little internet connection, I think. So what I wanted to say was, from the very start, I designed my business to be to have the option of me working from anywhere because of my nomad soul. So from the beginning, when I started my coaching company more than 14 years ago now, the work that I did with my clients was over the phone and through the internet, even if my clients lived nearby. And when I began, they all lived nearby. Now, over the years, I have been able to expand the reach of my service, and I've served clients on 4 continents. I've had clients from as far as Spain and Germany and Israel and New Zealand. So how did I do this? How have I been able to reach people across the globe? Well, the internet and the telephone certainly helps. Although, honestly, the primary source of client attraction through my business has come from referrals. And that is tip number one, my friends. Tip number one is that referrals are the best testimonial. When you deliver high service and you help people consistently get results, people talk. They tell their friends. And in my case, when I first started out, I had clients before I had a website. Let me say that again. I had clients before I had a website. And I want you to really hear that, because it's important for you to remember that long before there were websites, there were still businesses. Long before there were websites, there were still businesses. Long before there were websites. I hope you can hear me. The internet's in and out. So long before there were websites, there were businesses. And that's really a key thing to keep in mind. A website does not make a business. It is just a modern billboard. And a billboard can absolutely be helpful. And I stand by this, however, that clients raving about you will be even more helpful. I'm honestly not even sure if social media existed when I first started out in 2004. MySpace, maybe? Either way, I wasn't on it, and I didn't lead webinars, and I didn't lead teleclasses. I will tell you exactly what I did. I sent emails to the people I knew. My first newsletter was to friends and family. I spoke publicly whenever and wherever I could find the opportunity to do so. And I regularly asked for referrals. So tip number 2. When you are first starting out, the fastest path to reach real people is the best path. And I want you to write that down. The fastest path to reach real people is the best path when you are starting out. Rarely is the fastest path to reach people a website or building a social media following. I know this goes against the grain of what so many people are going to tell you. And I'm saying again, all of that is good stuff. The website, the social media platform, it's all good stuff. It can all be helpful. But I believe it should also be alongside with connecting and serving individuals. All of that social media and website stuff should be alongside with connecting with real people, not before. And this takes me to tip number 3. So tell me, which one of these are speaking to you? Tip number 3 is resist the inclination to hide behind a computer. That's also a writer-downer because it's counterintuitive. Resist the inclination to hide behind a computer. This one might be the most counterintuitive, especially since you're an aspiring digital nomad, right? But while your instinct might be to spend hours upon hours behind a computer, resist this and start serving people now. So rather than prioritizing website development or studying SEO and social media strategies, study your target clientele through personal, real-time interaction. Determine what they need and how to best serve them. Real people, not imaginary people. For example, if you are starting a product-based company, like let's say you're starting a mail order cookie shop, okay? Walk your butt down the street and bring cookies to all of your neighbors and tell them that you are starting a cookie shop. If you are starting a coaching company, call, email, and tell everyone you know. Tell them you are starting a coaching company and that you have 3 pro bono spaces open for new clients. Now, that's my recommendation. I'm waiting for the internet to catch up. So that's my recommendation because that's what I did. Okay, that's what I did. I started with 3 pro bono clients. That's how I began. I rolled up my sleeves with them and I served them personally. And one of those 3 pro bono clients became not only my first paying client after the pro bono period came to an end, but she also sent me all her friends. And that is how I started my business. That is how I launched my location independent company 14 years ago. What I see happening in the marketplace, in the aspiring digital nomad landscape, is that all too often aspiring entrepreneurs are so focused on websites and Instagram followers that they are losing sight of the foundations of service, the offerings, the personal connections, and the fundamentals of what makes a business sustainable. And what makes a business sustainable? Clients or customers of products, right? Who rave about your work, because word of mouth is the most trusted source. Now, let me say too, I did not start out confident about what I was doing, but I started anyway. And only after I had actual experience serving people did I start building out a website and creating an online platform. That's been my experience, and 14 years later, I am still in business. Marketing is nothing more than a way to connect with people, ideally people who can benefit from what you provide. So the real work in starting a business is in connecting and serving people. It's figuring out who you serve, what they need, and how you can best provide or that service or that product to them. So, if you would like to explore this further in a personalized, person-to-person, real-time way, allow me to serve you with a complimentary session so that we can explore the possibilities together and get you on a path to living and working boundlessly. So to claim that, simply go to sessionwithtara.com. Sessionwithtara.com to schedule a time to connect. That's how you get on my calendar for a complimentary session so that we can chat one-to-one and explore the possibilities together. It's my gift to you, sessionwithtara.com. Easy. So let's recap. 3 tips for how to become a digital nomad. Number 1, referrals are the best testimonial. Number 2, when you are first starting out, the fastest path to reach real people is the best path. And number 3, resist the inclination to hide behind a computer and get out there and serve people now. Did you like this video? Which of these 3 tips spoke to you? Which one did you need to hear? like, comment, and share. I always love the conversations that follow the video, so let me know what you think. And until next time, thank you so much for watching. It's been great to connect with you, and see you next time on Tips from Tara. Bye for now.